Nice. Gang, these niggas look like they on the street, bro. 10 craziest NBA fights in NBA history. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Let's get into the video, bro.
DC is just unloading on wood. Wow! Right in front of us, DC. Wow!
Bro, if this quality was in like 1080p or something.
Right in front of us, DC is just unloading on Williamson, and this is a mob scene here in Sacramento.
Nah. Nigga said a mob scene.
Number 10, Daryl Dawkins versus Maurice Lucas. During the 1977 finals, an accidental tangle-up escalated to property damage.
Gilliam inside.
Oh my fucking God. Bro, he didn't have to do this shit, bro. That's that cocaine. Oh, that's that cocaine anger, bro. I'm sorry, but I know, but it is, bro. Look, what is he doing?
After Philadelphia 76ers powerhouse Daryl Dawkins tangled with Bob Goss of the Portland Trailblazers,
now this nigga is a troll, bro.
Only to hit his own teammate. Trailblazer Maurice Lucas then
bro, that's that cocaine. I promise you it is.
And fans and police flooded the court.
What is you doing? Nice. Gang, these niggas look like they on the street, bro.
Fans and police flooded the court.
Bro, these niggas look like they on the street. Look.
Both players were ejected. Dawkins was so angry that he ripped a toilet from the wall of his own team's locker room.
They've got to get the fans off.
That's that Coke Rager. That Coke Rage.
The Sixers won this game, but lost the next 4, leading to Portland's only championship to date. Some speculate that this particular fight helped motivate the Trailblazers to win the series.
Damn.
Number 9, Michael Jordan versus Reggie Miller. The legendary Michael Jordan was no stranger to aggressive gameplay, and this incident is a prime example. Indiana Pacers star Reggie Miller bumped into Jordan, and the two exchanged some pretty harsh words before things came to blows.
Damn!
Jordan chased down Miller to grab, scratch, and punch his face.
And they both go after each other.
Michael wasn't done there. He got a shot.
Miller was ejected, but insanely enough, Jordan was not. In fact, he wasn't even given a foul.
I ain't gonna lie, this is elite dick riding. Are we dead ass?
Miller is ejected. And Bob Hill just threw and broke his knee. He is gone.
I got my ass whooped and I got ejected. But the person that beat my ass cool though.
Was fined and was given a 1-game suspension. As for Miller and the Pacers, they did not advance to the NBA Finals until after Jordan's second retirement.
Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. Well deserved. The best team all year.
Reggie, bro. My nigga. My nigga.
Well deserved. The best team all year. They proved it during the regular season and during the playoffs in the Eastern Conference.
Number 8, Larry Bird versus Dr.
Bro,
J.
that just threw me off,
During his
bro.
career in the NBA, Larry Bird was known for trash talk, but he went a little too far when he elbowed the high-flying Dr. J, aka Julius Erving. Despite their off-the-court friendship, the two threw punches and grabbed each other's throats. Both teams' benches rushed to the court, and Dr. J's fellow Sixers held Bird as Irving punched the Celtic superstar. The fight resulted in over $30,000 in fines.
Did y'all see how he was choking him?
Bird both receiving fines of $7,500, the second highest fine in the league at the time.
This is a heated ball game, and it's in stages of a blowout.
How much money he said?
Fines of $7,500, the second highest fine in the league at the time.
7,500.
Game, and it's in stages of a blowout. Tempers are bound to flare in an important ball game like this, and Bird still wants a piece of Jay.
Thankfully, after the fight, the two reconciled and are still friends to this day. Number 7, Marcus Camby versus Danny Ferry. Marcus Camby of the Knicks wasn't known as a confrontational player, but he was understandably ruffled when Spurs player Danny Ferry elbowed his chest and hit him in the face.
Who the fuck is Danny Ferry?
Player Danny Ferry elbowed his chest and hit him in the face.
Camby took a shot.
After a brief discussion with the ref, Camby dove after Ferry to retaliate.
Camby still
Unfortunately, Camby accidentally hit his own coach, Jeff Van Gundy, when the coach attempted to intervene. The scuffle resulted in a 5-game suspension and $25,000 fine for Camby, a 1-game suspension and $7,500 fine for Ferry, and 15 stitches for Van Gundy.
There.
You gave your coach stitches, nigga?
Gundy saving him. Van Gundy sacrificing himself to try to save his player.
As you'll see in a moment, this wasn't the only time Jeff Van Gundy was caught in the crossfire of a fight in
Right, nigga barely got hit.
Number 6, Alonzo Mourning versus Larry Johnson. At the end of a 1998 playoff game between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks, former teammates Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson bumped into each other, and years of animosity bubbled up into flying fists.
And fists are flying at the other end.
Boom, boom, boom!
Johnson is one of them. Here we go.
Gave his ass a 2-piece McNugget.
But the craziest thing about this fight was Knicks coach Jeff Van Gundy grabbing Mourning's leg to try to de-escalate the altercation. Thankfully, to quote commentator Doc Rivers,
Fortunately for these guys, they are both awful fighters.
So no hits landed and no coaches were trampled during this scuffle. Both Johnson and Mourning received 2-game suspensions and missed the end of the series.
Way to ruin a good game.
Number 5, Charles Barkley versus Shaquille O'Neal.
Shit. They fought.
Nowadays, Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal are everyone's favorite frenemies on TNT's Inside the NBA, but these two weren't always so chummy.
See these two, man. Come on, man. Nobody laughing. Come on, man.
During a 1999 game, Shaq fouled Barkley, who retaliated by throwing the ball at O'Neal's head, and the two wound up wrestling to the ground. Both players were suspended.
Hey,
Barkley
Charles
was
tackled his ass.
$5,000, while Shaq was fined $10,000. Thankfully, after the incident, their mothers convinced the players to patch up things, and they made amends over a few terrible rounds of golf.
When I got to the locker room, my mother was on the phone and Charles' mother was on the phone. Charles' mom was like, "Don't you hit my boy." I was like, "Who is this?" She was like, "That's Charles' mom." I was like, "Oh, hello, ma'am. How you doing? Y'all don't need to be fighting. I just talked to Charles. He gonna meet you in the hallway. Y'all hug it out and y'all stop that."
However, this was not the only time Charles Barkley was involved in a fight on the court. Number 4, the Suns versus the Knicks.
Doc Rivers, and a foul on Rivers for pushing Johnson, who says yes, yes, and they're going head-to-head. Here comes Barkley.
Yes, that's Charles Barkley once again. The main instigators of this rule-changing fight from 1993, however, were Kevin Johnson and Doc Rivers. Rivers committed an offensive foul on Johnson, and the two got heated, leading their benches to clear out. Thankfully, both teams cooled down, but not for long. Rivers and Johnson clashed again, and a benched Greg Anthony decided to escalate matters by punching Johnson in the face.
Nah, these niggas used to be wild, bro. Like, shit.
Look out, here comes Rivers after Johnson. We have a free.
Look how aggressive and hard niggas playing.
Rivers went down, and this
Like, it's not even on some basketball shit. It's just like straight hatred.
One of the biggest fights in NBA history, as well as suspensions for Johnson, Rivers, and Anthony.
And now Johnson diving on Anthony. Boy, this is one you will not.
Yeah, gang, you will not see this in the modern NBA, bro.
That's awful.
In fact, Anthony's involvement off the bench led to stricter league-wide rules regarding fighting, which are still in effect to this day.
Now it looks like they have settled matters, and that's the end of the half.
Number 3.
That shit hella bad for PR.
The Knicks have been involved in their fair share of historic on-court fights, and this incident was no exception. During the 1994 playoffs, Derek Harper of the Knicks and JoJo English of the Bulls scuffled at the three-point line right in front of the first row of fans.
Now we've got a fight with Harper and English. Look out. Look now into the stadium.
Damn.
Oh my. Look out. We've got everybody. We've got punches thrown. Ewing, Cartwright. It's right in front of us.
At the sound of the ref's whistle, both teams rushed to back up their teammates. The fight escalated and spilled into the stands.
And as he brings him over here and throws
Nah, he on that slinging shit.
You can see what happens. It empties right over the top of the fans, in rows 1 and 2.
This was far from the only time an altercation extended into the crowd, but it's not every night that the NBA commissioner is in attendance. David Stern had a front row seat to the action.
Here's the commissioner. Naturally, it happened right.
Yeah, he seen this shit and he seen this shit and he was disgusted, my nigga. Adam Silvers is a bitch, bro. He can't take fucking control of his league.
As it stumbled into the first and second rows.
Harper received a 2-game suspension, English received a 1-game suspension, and the league made stricter rules regarding fights. Number 2, the Knicks versus the Nuggets.
There it goes again. Look at this. What is he doing?
Man, there's just
He's
something
tripping.
about Madison Square Garden and fights, isn't there? This insane history-making melee from 2006 began at the end of the game, when Knicks player Marty
Bro, you a
Collins
grown-ass
committed a
man and you
foul
can't
against
control your
Denver
temper, bro?
Nuggets guard J.R. Smith.
Oh, that's a tough foul. Marty Collins. Careful. No. What's Robinson doing?
The Nuggets rushed to Smith's defense, resulting
Man,
in
Nate
a
Robinson,
brawl
little ass.
between
See, bro, it be the small niggas, bro.
teams that spilled into the stands.
Nah,
The
Nate
Nuggets
low-key
and
giving them
Knicks
the
were
bitches,
fined
though.
$500,000 each, and 7 players, including the league's top scorer Carmelo Anthony, were suspended for a total of 47 games, making this the most penalized game in history at the time.
So there goes the Knicks.
We already know what number one
I'm
gonna be.
honestly saying, I've been around the NBA since 1982. I have never seen 10 players kicked out of a game. Both, and I don't know, Walt Frazier sitting right to my left. He may have. I don't know if we can get his attention. Dick Pavetta once again is going to come over and kind of explain this to us, but I've never seen 10 players kicked off.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable, or in this case perhaps dishonorable, mentions. The Celtics versus the Rockets.
My nigga, is this
7'4" Ralph
1901?
Sampson collided with 6'1" Jerry Sichting, who retaliated with a hit, and other players joined in. Hit.
Yo,
and
he
other players
rocked
joined
his
in.
ass. Oh my god. Slammed his dumb ass.
A melee has broken out. The benches have emptied, and they have brought police onto the floor.
Robert Parrish versus Bill Laimbeer. Parrish punched known instigator Laimbeer and didn't even get a foul called on him.
It doesn't fall. The tip by Parrish. He can't get it to fall, and Parrish takes Laimbeer.
Gang, the 80s is insane. This nigga went to... Yo, this shit so crazy it got me stuttering. This nigga would have went to jail in today's league, bro.
Oh, the tip by Parrish. He can't get it to fall, and Parrish takes Laimbeer to the ground with a right forearm.
The security guards are out on the floor right now, too.
Pistons versus 76ers. Is anyone surprised that Bill Laimbeer...
And he said he didn't get a foul.
Scuffle?
Now he and Laimbeer start shoving each other. And now Barkley gets into it, and he and Laimbeer. And now there's some punches thrown.
Barkley ain't get no fuck. Hey, I'll fuck with Charles.
Melee, a big melee, and there were punches thrown.
Chris Paul versus Rajon Rondo. Fouls and shoves led to Paul and Rondo throwing punches and getting suspended.
Now Paul, punches are thrown. Paul and Rondo throwing punches. Ingram comes in, he's throwing punches.
Damn, this shit did
Kobe
happen.
Bryant versus Chris Childs. Childs shoved Kobe for trash talking, leading to a brawl. They were fined and suspended.
Oh, and now a fight breaks out between Kobe Bryant and Chris Childs.
I don't look Kobe, bro.
And Kobe is hot. It takes 2 officials to restrain him.
Nah,
Number
Kobe
1,
is
Pistons
pissed.
versus Pacers
Yeah, but
versus
we
fans,
already knew this.
Also known as the Malice at the Palace.
This is a disgrace.
It's pretty ironic that a man who later changed his name to Meta World Peace was at the center of the worst fight in NBA history.
Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Oh, Wallace! Right.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro.
Meta World Peace was at the center of the worst fight
Ban this nigga,
in
bro.
NBA history.
Why wasn't he banned immediately, gang? He should have been banned from the league right there, bro.
Right at our chest.
You have right to shoot this nigga now.
Known
He
at the
already
time
know
as
he
Ron
big as
Artest,
fuck.
He committed a foul on Pistons player Ben Wallace, who then shoved Artest. The two got physical, and a fan added to the incident by throwing a Diet Coke in their direction, prompting Artest to climb into the stands.
Now Artest has jumped over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench.
Yo, he's tweaking. Hey, I gotta see the lawsuit. Hey, I know that lawsuit was crazy, nigga. I dare you to touch me, nigga. If I would have did the same exact shit. I dare you to touch me, nigga. I dare it.
Trying to get down to the bench. Artesta's in the stands.
The arena exploded into chaos between players, fans, and security.
Nah, this is crazy.
Even after the fighting stopped and players headed to the locker room, fans continued to throw drinks. Artest received a 73-game suspension.
This nigga should have been kicked out the league. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm surprised that lawsuit didn't fuck the league up in general, my nigga. My nigga, your player just assaulted a fan, my nigga.
73 additional game suspensions were handed out.
That's crazy.
Players and fans received assault charges, and NBA rules regarding security and alcohol sales at games were changed.
Yo, they throwing popcorn and shit on the players?
Enjoy this video? Check out
Oh my God, bro. That's the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.